Just like musicians have notes and scales, and dancers have poses, and scientists have the periodic table, and mathematicians use formulas, visual artists also have a common language that they can use to communicate effectively with the viewer, and these can be found in the 7 elements of art. And any good art program should teach these elements and train their students in how to use them effectively. The first element is line, which can be horizontal, vertical, diagonal, curved. It can be contour line, and there are actual lines and implied lines. The second element is shape, which can be geometric or organic. It can be 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional. And the third element is value, which refers to the relative lightness or darkness of an image and all of the shades in between. Form is the next element of art, which can be a 3-dimensional piece like ceramics, sculpture, or textiles. Or an artist can use the other elements of art like line, shape, and value to create the illusion of form in a 2-dimensional piece. Texture is the next element of art, and that's something that can be tactile, that can actually be touched and felt, or it can be implied in a 2-dimensional piece. Space is the next element of art, and in a 3-dimensional piece it can be open or closed, and in a 2-dimensional piece it can be positive or negative, and it can be achieved through proportions and perspective like 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, or even atmospheric perspective. And the final element of art is color, and there are 3 properties of color. There's the hue, which refers to the name. There's the intensity, which is also sometimes called the chroma or the saturation, and that refers to the relative dullness or brightness of a color. And finally, there's the value of the color, which in color is often referred to as tone. And again, that's the darkness or the lightness. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to talk about any of these in more detail.